Hey guys, appreciate you tuning into my YouTube channel. This week's a little bit different for me because most of you guys probably see a lot of offensive material. This week's defense. So it's tackling 101, different types of tackling. So this one is coming from the ground, tackling from the ground. So basically what we're doing is we've taught how we want the tackle to look in a game. We've showed our kids, we've kind of walked them through a few little drills, and now we're going to take them all the way back to square one. Well, we're going to put our knees on the ground. We're going to be very low contact, but we're really going to work on where we want to initiate contact, where we want to explode from, and make sure we continue to hold our wrap. And so that's the main point of this drill. If you want more information on this stuff, Out of Us Football's got a lot, USA Football's got a lot. We've probably taken drills from both of those companies and then kind of flavored them up that fit us. We teach this drill from 3rd grade up. So when they're in 3rd grade, we were teaching this. This is something you can teach at the lowest level. We're going to teach this in high school. If I was coaching at college level, we would have at least a day of this, because this is something that a lot of times it forces kids to use good form. If you've been coaching football long enough, you may have some really great players that have gotten away with horrible tackling form. You see it in the NFL where guys throwing a shoulder and not tackling correctly because he's been such a phenomenal athlete that he gets away with it. This drill forces them to do it correctly. Whether they're a great athlete or not a great athlete, they have to do this correctly. So what we'll do is we'll put the tackler on this side on his knees. So he'll be down on his knees. His partner will be standing up on this side of the line. And a lot of times, depending on, we may have 50 kids out there, spread them all the way down there. Our coaches are spread out. We want to try to make sure that we're coaching up the details. So pretty simple deal. The partner will put his hand on the tackler's head. So he'll put his hand on his head. He will walk by. When he walks by, we're going to perform the tackle. And so we want to go shoulder to thigh. So we say eyes are going to go through the thighs. Now we're not, I used to say we want to get our head across. We're not as big into that anymore. We're okay if we put our head behind him. Actually, a lot of times we want to put our head behind him. We want our eyes to go through his thigh area. Okay, we're going to wrap and squeeze, and then we want to thrust our hips. Now, to make sure our partner understands, we say, hey, look, don't be that guy who's trying to pull away and struggle. When the contact happens, allow yourself to kind of go limp. Don't stick your hands back and get hurt. This needs to be a very low contact drill. And our tackler is going to make sure we put arms through, lift up with their hips, put them on the ground. We want to hold the squeeze all the way down. So a couple mistakes you're going to see. One is they're going to want to hit, and then the hips don't move. They hit and just kind of fall. They're not bringing that power through on the tackle. Second thing you're going to see is they will not hold the squeeze all the way down. They'll squeeze. When the guy's getting ready to go down, they'll let go. And that's, to me, that's when you're going to see those guys spin out of tackles in the game. So we want the squeeze to be held all the way down, with the hips to come through. Okay, those are the main things we're looking for. We'll keep our head out of the tackle. All right. I think I've got a couple clips I'm going to try to show and add on to this for you guys. If I don't have them on here, I know they're on my YouTube channel somewhere else. Also, if you'd like more information on tackling or defense in general, I just put out my 3-4 defensive book. It's available on my website for pre-order. You can go on there and get it. But this has been one of my favorite drills we do, and we'll progress this up a little bit where we'll have them walk from a different angle. The idea is we're going to force you to tackle with the basics. And we want to squeeze, bring our hips through it, okay, and maintain the squeeze. Appreciate you guys' time.